So what do you do now that you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis? Are you looking for another option other than the medications that your doctor is talking to you about? Watch this video to learn how to improve your osteoporosis in the natural way through exercise, more specifically bone building exercise. Can you do me a favor and subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you're notified so when all my content comes out? This will keep you up to date with all the latest tips and tricks on health and wellness. So what exercise should I do to improve my osteoporosis? By the end of this video, you'll know 2 exercises to do at home with a chair to help improve your bone density. I've helped hundreds of patients over the last 2 decades as a physical therapist in my clinic, and I look forward to helping you as well. So what exercises should I do now that I'm diagnosed with osteoporosis or osteopenia? Well, the simplest answer is that we want to do bone building weight bearing exercises. And we're going to go over 2 of those right now. Okay, our first exercise is going to be a sit to stand from a chair. So here I have a chair with armrest. We're going to do it 2 ways, without the armrest and with the armrest. And when we do a sit to stand, we're going to think of keeping our spine straight, leaning forward and coming straight up without using the hands. And we're going to do that 10 times. Exhale as you come up. 2. Fast forward to 10. You can also take that exercise and use with your hands if it's too much of a challenge. Use your hands on the side, lean forward. And as you're leaning forward, you're keeping your spine straight. So you're leaning from your hips, not your spine. The next exercise we're going to do from behind the chair. So we're going to bring the chair right in front, holding on for balance. And I'm going to hold on to it from the side and face this way. And I'm just going to do a hip lift or a alternating march. And I'm tightening my abdominals as I lift my knee to my chest. And by doing this, we're strengthening the hip flexors of the spine, which are sitting right in the front of the spine and in front of the hip. And most importantly, we're working on balance on one hip while the other hip is lifting in the air. So that, my friend, are 2 exercises to help with bone density by doing weight-bearing exercise. So now I want you to comment below and tell me what you learned from this video. Now you won't see changes on your bone density scores for some time, so I don't expect there to be an immediate change in that. But what did you learn and what can you implement into your life immediately? So now go to Amazon and download my book, Retrain the Brain to Solve Back Pain, A Mindful Approach to Healing, the Done Method. Now this book is catered to back pain, but the reality is that all but 2 exercises in the last chapter are safe for osteoporosis. So I could label this an osteoporosis book and get rid of those 2 exercises, which are basically flexion exercises or bending forward exercises that we discussed in our last video. In the book, chapter 4 is the most important for those with osteoporosis, and it's the chapter with the dowel or the wooden stick behind your back. If you live in Austin, come take one of our reformer classes. Our Pilates reformer classes are great for helping improve bone density, and we've seen lots of success stories with it to improve osteoporosis and osteopenia. Be on the lookout for our next video in the osteoporosis series.